Wait, so you think that I don't hit hard, or like that weight division doesn't hit hard?
Not specifically. Like, I'm not saying you specifically, but I feel like that division doesn't hit hard. ¿Qué rollo, compa? Estamos de vuelta con otro episodio. Hoy tenemos un invitado especial, Montes Fabián, que es un boxeador aquí de Phoenix. Los episodios anteriores nos ha tocado puro músico, pero esta vez nos tocó traer un boxeador para que se presente.
¿Qué onda, raza? Montes here. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you guys for the invitation.
Bro, thank you for coming. La neta que se agradece machín, bro. Like I said, we were talking behind cameras. Que we've known about you like through Omar, through Fatboy, that saludos al compa Fatboy que conoce a David Benavidez. Okay. So we've seen you from, like I said, from Omar and from David, that I know that you're training in Miami, no?
Yeah.
How's that going for you, bro?
It's going good, bro. They just recently moved to Miami, and the head coach trains me too. Sure. He was like, if you want to go out there for a week to try it out, see if you like it. Because I ended up moving, because they're originally from Seattle. Yeah. Well, they're from here, Phoenix, but they moved to Seattle. And then when they moved there, he was like, hey, you want to come pull up, see how you like it? And then if you like it, you could come stay over here too.
So when you say head coach, you're referring to David's dad, no?
Jose Senior, yeah.
Jose Senior?
Yeah.
So he's the one that reached out to you?
Yeah. No, to train or?
To train, yeah.
No, we've known them our whole lives, bro. Since they trained here in Phoenix, and my dad was a boxer too. Okay. And while my dad was coming up as a prospect, Jose and David were like little. They were like 10. So we always known each other. And up until last year, we wanted to make a change, We didn't want to be stuck here in Phoenix, Yeah. So my dad was like, hey, we got to do something, Like, we can't just stay here and be local no more. If you want to be real if you want to take this shit to the next level, you got to get out of here, You can't just be stuck here. So we called him up, and he said, well, if he really wants it, it'll show over here. Yeah. And then thank God it's been going good, and now I'm here.
So how long have you been training with them?
I just started January, end of January, yeah.
And are you training right now just to kind of have a feel of it, or you training for a fight?
Right now, I was just there, like getting a feel of it just for the first month, and now I'm preparing for a fight. Ojalá en junio.
Junio. Not on because I know David's fighting on June 15th.
June 15th? No, not yet. No. Maybe his next fight, I'll go on it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, bro, I seen that card que el Tank Davis is gonna be in the fight, bro. This is gonna be a fire.
Yeah, that's gonna be a sick ass card.
I'm gonna try to make it, bro. También con el compa, my brother was saying que Fatboy, he's been saying he wants to go see him because he knows, like I said, knows him personally. So it'll be sick to go out there, bro. If you guys out there, bro, we should link up.
Yeah, I think I don't know, June 15th, no? June 15th. I think we are gonna go because the tickets just went on sale yesterday.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right, because I was trying to buy a ticket like 2 weeks ago and I couldn't find anything, bro.
It just came out yesterday.
For real?
Pre-sale, yeah, pre-sale.
Yeah, I seen David post something on there. Pero hablando de boxing, bro, pues ya tienes rato en esto del boxeo. When did you ever?
Yeah, empecé a los 5. Yeah, because my dad was, like I said, my dad was a boxer and my grandpa was a boxer. But my dad, when he was coming up, he's fought a lot of boxers like Victor Ortiz, Brandon Rios. But he didn't have the right support system, like the right coach, the right team around him. So, like him and his coach, they would just use him as like a... They'll just use him like, you're gonna go fight this guy and lose, and we'll get money, So they kind of threw him under the bus, and he didn't know at the time. Okay. But like now that he's done, he kind of figured it out,
I mean, you name like a couple big names, Victor Ortiz, who fought Mayweather,
Yeah, Mayweather.
So your dad was up in that level already.
I don't think he was in that level yet, but he was like, he was there, but he wasn't right. Yeah.
Oh, Victor Ortiz, is that the guy that they had like bumped heads or something, and they tried to hug him?
Mayweather hit him. Yeah, that's him.
What did you think about that, bro? Like, to be honest,
I don't know. That's good. By the time I was like 10.
Yeah, but like
now it's good. You gotta keep your hands up at all times, bro. Yeah.
You don't think it was like a cheap shot or something?
It was a cheap shot, but it wasn't illegal. It wasn't.
Yeah, but when they do say keep your hands up.
Yeah, keep your hands up at all times. Yeah. I mean, it is a cheap shot, but it wasn't illegal. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it,
So you say you have a brother that trains with you? Because I've seen you've been in a different podcast too. Que mire que tu hermano estaba ahí contigo.
Yeah, he was in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a professional fighter too.
He's going pro. I don't want to say details, but hopefully at the end of the year. Okay. Yeah, hopefully he's gonna go pro.
How old is he?
16. He's gonna go pro in Mexico. He's gonna start.
Everybody starts in Mexico, right? Tijuana?
Not everybody, but
not everybody.
It's a good route. It's a good route. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know David Haney, which is the guy that just fought Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, he did. He got like 15-0 over there.
Yeah. he started his career in Tijuana.
Yeah, Tijuana.
Right?
Tijuana, yeah, over there.
Y ahorita cuántos años tienes tú?
So I just turned 21.
21.
Yeah.
So you've been boxing since 5 years old. So what? 15 years into it.
15, 16, yeah.
15. And then when was your pro debut?
I did my debut 2021 November. Yeah, November. I was 18. How old? Yeah, I was 18.
Well, let's go back a little bit, bro. Like, when did you decide, bro, like, okay, this is something that I want to do for a living? You know, like, when did you start liking it? Because you say you trained at 5 years old, right? But obviously you didn't do it because you wanted to. I'm sure your dad kind of introduced you to the sport. And then when did you grow like a love for the sport?
Yeah, no, well, growing up, bro, I hated it.
Yeah?
Like, I hated fighting because it was like, so I was 5, right? I'll go to school and my dad will make me go run and go train every day until to this day. And I hated it. I used to tell him, like, no, I don't want to do it. And he tells me all the time. I don't remember. I guess one time I got mad at him and I told him that I don't want to do this. That I want to be I wanted to be what's it called? The corn man. That I wanted just to joke around. The
corner guys? Like,
no, what do you say? Why did I forget? Elotero. He was like, no, I want to be an elotero instead. I was like 5 years old. I was mad, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, but I hated that shit, dude. Training every day. But up until I stopped boxing when I was 15, up until 18. Because my dad, he had some problems, so he went to jail. And he's my head coach. So we stopped for like three years. And then once I was like 18, when he came back, that's when I started liking it again. Yeah, so that's when I started liking it. Yeah. Like 17, 18.
Okay. So you say he was gone for 3 years.
Yeah,
so
3 years.
At
so
15, you basically like stopped?
No, I was done. I wasn't going to fight no more. I was, because that happened and we had to go to Mexico. So we were just over there.
Did you stop training like
completely? Yeah, but I stopped training completely. I had some coaches. There's a guy who trains with Jose, David. He used to train here. He told me to train and I went for like a week, but I just fell out of love with it. I didn't like it.
At that time, did you have any amateur fights or no?
Yeah, bro. I made, when I was 15, I made 80 amateur fights. Yeah, I lost 6.
Damn, that's pretty good, bro.
I lost 6.
So 74. You won
74. I could have had more, but I stopped at 15. You know, so I'm pretty sure I would have had way more.
So then you took a break for 3 years. You came back, and then how soon after that did you go pro?
So it was that year, 2021. That's when I came back. We decided in the summer. I told because my dad wanted to keep finding me amateur, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do no more amateur. I was like, let's just go pro. We were like, oh, okay, we'll see, you know. And then once he came back over here, we met this promoter, this coach, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. I think you're ready. And then that's when they put that idea in my head. So I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. And then time went on. November, we signed the contract with the promoter and our manager, and that's when I started.
That's a big risk to take, bro, because you're going from amateurs. Obviously, the numbers count, but not as much as a pro fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's a big risk to take with a big step to take. You know what I mean? To take that step to the next level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a big step to take, bro. Like, you think you were ready at the time, or do you think
that honestly, I thought I was ready, but I feel like I should have waited a little bit.
Sí.
Just because los putazos are different, bro. Like, los guantes, they're 8 ounces. Sí. It's almost knuckle, bro. Like, they're different. Se sienten, bro. When they hit you, it's like, even if it's not even hard, you feel that shit.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you, too, but that was one of my questions, too. Because, like I mentioned before we started the pod, that I trained for about 4 months. We sparred twice. And
you too, or
no, like no. I mean, we sparred like with different people.
Oh, was it both of you who trained?
Yeah, we both trained. I sparred some dude who was like 6 feet. Compa Coach Mendoza. You know?
Yeah,
he's from old school boxing gym. He's a good coach, bro. Yeah. So I started. He trained me for a couple months. And then he's like, I think you're ready to spar somewhere. And bro, I was like, I don't know. You know, bro, like, I was so hyped because that's what I wanted to do, you know?
Yeah.
So every time I jumped in the ring, siempre me decía, shadow. So it's like, when you know, just shadow. And then he was like, yeah, I think you're ready for a spar. And I was like, all right, whatever. So we set up like a session, you know, to go in. And with this guy, he was like 6 feet, bro. He was taller than, he was like at least 6'3". Yeah, he was a little taller than me. And then we went in like for 3 rounds. He put me in for 3 rounds. And the first time he hit me, bro, it was just like a jab, I see. And he just like, my head just went back, bro. And like, I thought I was bleeding. And I told my coach, I was like, I think I'm bleeding, coach. And then he was like, you're not bleeding. Like, just go back in there, you know. Yeah. So now that you're mentioning like the weight of the gloves.
Yeah, but imagine you guys probably spar with 14 or 16 ounces.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
imagine a fucking 8 ounce. Bro.
Yeah, so when he hit me, like automatically, I thought it was
that
bleeding.
Shit hurts too. Yeah.
So I told my coach like stop the fight. He's like, no, like you're gonna finish the 3 rounds. Anyways, I did the 3 rounds, but I was like, I sat back and I told my brother, I was like, damn. I don't want to do this. Yeah, literally.
The drive home was so awkward, bro. Yeah, because we both got in the ring with the same guy, bro. Like,
it was both of you.
Yeah, both of us. Like, he did it first, and then I did it after him. And, like, I saw my brother getting beat up the whole time. Like, I was telling the coach, like, fuck, bro, I don't want to go in there, dog. Like, you have to go, bro. Like, you already got him. Like, shit. So my metí, bro, I got in the ring, bro, and that fool hit me at, like, I think it was like the 3rd round. We only did it for 3 rounds, but the 3rd round he hit me with the hook, bro. Oh, and then I almost fell. And then the coach was like, all right, that's it. It took me out, bro, and then we were driving home, and we're just like...
we're like, fuck.
We were quiet, bro. We were like, fuck.
No music or nothing, huh?
No, I was telling my brother, I was like, yeah, I don't think this is for us.
How much did he weigh? Was he the same weight as you guys?
No, he was bigger, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No weight. Yeah, there was no weight.
A lot of coaches here, they mess up on that, bro. They'll put you guys who are bigger... Put you guys with guys who are bigger, stronger, more experienced, and that's not...
And not only that, bro, I sparred a second time with a different dude, and that dude was going light. Like, he was just, like, tapping me the whole time, He was more experienced.
That's good, yeah.
So he was just, like, tapping me, and I thought I was getting, like, to me, it was, like, a good fight, But this guy, the first one that I sparred, bro, he was just going crazy.
He was going in there to fuck you guys up.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, like, I have 4 months training, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to... Like, when you train by yourself with the coach... I thought it was a shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
But when you're in the ring with somebody else,
it's different, bro.
Totally
this is you
bro.
guys, yeah.
Yeah, so como dices tú, like 6-8 ounce gloves. Cuando te pegan, it must be a different feeling.
Yeah, shit, it's different.
Do you ever, como te digo, like cuando te pegan, do you ever like get worried that I'm hurt or I'm bleeding? That's scary, bro? No. You're probably used to it.
No, I'm used to it. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't feel the golpe, bro, when they hit you. You're like,
no, you feel it, bro. I feel like I'm just already used to it, Like, I mean, it hurts, obviously. My body's they all hurt, but you kind of just know how to adapt to it, how to control it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I was seeing too? Vi un video de Canelo, donde he trains with weights en su cabeza.
Yeah.
That's what you guys do?
Yeah.
And to me, like, I see that and I feel like that's muscle memory to you. When you guys hit,
yeah,
when you guys get hit,
memory,
it's like, como que you just like pulling up in the weight,
Yeah.
So you guys are used to that weight or that pressure of the punch.
Yeah. Well, that's where the training comes in. That's where you guys do all the
you gotta train. Right? Yeah. That's why you gotta train for certain things.
So talking about training, bro, like when you go into a fight, because us is like regular people, cuando miramos gente pelear, we always hear like, well, I'm gonna go to camp because I gotta fight. I'm gonna go for like 3-4 months. I'm gonna go into camp for 3-4 months. What is camp? Like, what exactly is camp?
Well, not a lot of boxers do it, but it's like a camp. Like, you, like, say for instance, like say Canelo, he has his camps it's in Cali. I don't know what part it is, but you basically just away from your family, away from everybody, and your coaches, and then your cook and all that. Like, you just go rent a house and you just train all day. That's it. Like, you don't hang out with your family. You don't do nothing. I mean, probably other people do, but basically you just you have to get away from everybody, from your friends, your family,
any distraction.
You have to get out of. You have to like distance yourself from all that just to focus. It's like a different type of focus.
There's sacrifices.
Yeah, and it's hard because you don't. You know what I mean? Like when I went for the first time, I didn't really have a camp yet, but I moved like completely. I took my car, everything. And then the first week, my family went to go help me settle in. I got like my kitchen appliances, my bed, couch, everything. And then they left. And that Monday, I woke up. I was like, "Fuck, bro!" Like this shit. Like I woke up and I was like, "Shit!" I started getting a panic attack. Because imagine you're in a whole other state, like by yourself. That whole week was bad, bro. I was crying every morning.
What state was it?
I'm in Seattle right now.
Oh, Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle, Washington.
That's where, because I know Benavidez just moved, but you were training when you first went out there. You went to train with Benavidez, right?
Yeah, I train at their gym, Benavidez Boxing.
Oh, in Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle.
So you just go out there for camp, and then you live over here?
Yeah, I live over here, but over there, it's going to be like back and forth, but I think most of my time is going to be spent over there.
Okay. Yeah. Talking about Benavidez, bro, no, there's this video that I always see on Instagram, bro, or TikTok. It's like so inspiring, bro, because they ask him, like, who do you want to be like when you grow up, And then he's like, I don't know, like Mike Tyson. And then you know how Mike Tyson nicked him el
Monstro?
El Monstro.
Oh, the Mexican monster.
Mexican bro. It's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Because is you have this kid from Phoenix that just like you have a dream, you could call it, right? That you want to become like this professional boxer, and he's already at that level. You know what I mean? And then seeing those videos, training, it's just an inspiration. You know what I mean? And then how do you feel like that you have the opportunity to train with him?
No, it feels good. Yeah, it's cool because seeing him, we've had camps with him in Big Bear and Long Beach. And we were in Big Bear. You guys know Triple G? Yeah, I was in camp with him for like 2 weeks over there. And it's cool, but now it's different because I'm actually like, I'm not at that level, but I'm trying to get to that level.
Yeah.
And just seeing the way he trains, the way he carries himself, the way everything he does, the way he drinks water, you know, like those shit. Like you look at it and it's like, oh shit, you know, like I could be that. And he's from Phoenix and he's had a tough, like him coming up was hard.
Yeah.
Like we were with him from the beginning and his come up was hard. So for him to be where he's at right now, you know, you have to take your hat off to him.
You have to bring.
Yeah, you have to.
Deserve some respect. You know what I mean? And let's talk about what do you think about the fight que quiere Canelo with Benavidez? I mean, Benavidez with Canelo. You think he deserves that, bro? Like, you think he's at the point?
I mean, yeah, he deserves it. Yeah. I feel like in boxing, like, I don't know how to explain it because he's accomplished a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But for Canelo, it's like he's the king of boxing, bro.
Yeah.
He's at a level you think he's higher than that. You know, he can make whatever choice he wants. You know, he's worked so hard for everything he has and he doesn't just want to give anybody an opportunity, you know? Right. Like, you have to earn it, you know? And I just think that it's all up to Canelo, you know? Like, if he wants to. But I feel like he has to, you know? Everybody wants to see that fight. Everybody in this room wants to see that fight, you know? But at the same time, for him, it's like, I'm where I am right now. Like, you're not going to come and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talking about fights that, como esta que Benavidez quiere pelear con Canelo, you have like 5 pro fights. I was looking at your records. 5 pro fights, you know. Which your career is barely starting. Who would you want to see yourself fighting, like, in the future? Una persona que tú digas, like, when I get big, like, that's the person that I want to fight.
Nah, I mean, I have some names, but I don't want to say it. Nah, but I don't know. Like,
Omar?
I want to fight Omar. My boy Omar in the back. Yeah. Nah, I don't know, to be honest. Whatever opportunity comes, I'll do it, you know? Yeah. But as of right now, I'm going to just build my career. And then whoever it is, like, let's do it. Yeah,
because you're still fresh. You're 5 minutes in, you know? And I saw your last fight didn't go so well as expected. How was that camp for you? Like, what went wrong there?
Nah, bro, that fight was bad. Like, I've said it in other interviews. It was just, I wasn't focused. I wasn't doing it. I got too much in my head, you know? Like, because So I started coming up and then, you know, like, you're in Phoenix, you know, you have like, and then I started getting a lot of, I'm not saying I'm famous, but I started getting a lot of people getting to know me, like famous people, a lot of friends. And it was like to the point where I just got into that. I wasn't focused on my training. I was just into, let's go over here, let's go over there. Yeah. And I wasn't focused. And then I had 2 fights lined up before, like in February and in April, something like that. But they got canceled. So my fights kept getting canceled. Yeah. And then I got that call a week in, like, hey, you want to fight? And I should have said no, but I just said yeah because I thought it was a shit, you know. It humbled me. That fight really humbled me a lot. And I wasn't supposed to lose. Like, it was impossible for me to lose. Yeah. But I wasn't focused. So when I was in the ring, like, you guys ever hear like tunnel vision? How they say you have tunnel vision? Nah. So basically when I was coming out, I always have tunnel vision. I noticed it wasn't right when I walked in the ring because when I walk out, I don't see the people. Like, there's people right there, the crowd. When I'm focused, I don't see nothing. I walk into the ring, I'm focused. But this fight, I was looking at everybody. Like, I was looking at my mom, my dad, everybody I was staring at. I wasn't focused. Like,
you noticed something off.
Yeah, something was off, and then I didn't even make weight. You know, everything was off, and then I didn't lose the fight because I got beat up or nothing, or I was like, you know, they beat me up. I just wasn't throwing. Yeah. And then that's what made me lose the fight.
I was gonna say, did you lose to decision?
It was decision, yeah. But it's because I wasn't throwing. Like, I didn't do anything. I couldn't throw. Like, my conditioning wasn't there. Yeah. My legs didn't work. My arms didn't work. I just was frozen, bro.
And then you said a week ahead, you know, so it wasn't like you didn't even.
Yeah, and it was just, I mean, I should have been ready, you know. Yeah. But Yeah, that happened, and then.
So talking about like a week in advance, because I've heard professional boxers say that you always have to stay ready.
Yeah.
Is that something that?
Yeah, you always gotta stay ready because you get like when you're at a different level too. Like there's boxers that get. There's this boxer named Fundura.
Sure.
He got a call 2 weeks before the fight, and he won the fight.
Which I know who Fundura is.
Fundura versus Titsu. I don't know how to say his name.
That was the last fight under
Pitbull and Rolly.
Yeah,
well,
I've seen that.
Yeah,
fight.
so he got the call 2 weeks in, and he won the fight, bro. He wasn't supposed to, like, you know.
And that fight was
sick ass fight. But he was ready, bro, and that's something I messed up on. Like my career from 1 to 4, I was focused.
Sure.
Man, I started getting meeting people, and then I just wasn't. My head wasn't right, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that happens too, bro. Because like, I mean we gotta acknowledge that you're young too. You know? So obviously, like you see, like you said, you start getting attention. I guess that's what it is, you know.
Yeah.
And then you start kind of like losing track of.
Yeah, you start losing yourself and all that, and then yeah. But then that fight, I feel like it's good that it happened, bro. Because I feel like if I would have won that fight, I would have kept doing the same shit. I would have went out drinking. I would have. It's okay to drink, but I'm just saying when you're training, you're not supposed to.
You gotta stay focused.
It's cool to have fun, bro, but you know. And I feel like if I would have kept winning and I was like 5-0, 6-0, and imagine like I like a big opportunity doing the same thing, I get knocked down in front of everybody and then it's done. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm glad it happened early because I learned a lot from that fight. You know, I just so much, and I quit boxing. I literally did. I didn't train for a whole year up until December. I would train for a week. And then I wouldn't. I'd spar, and then I wouldn't. I started gaining weight, you know, and then I was done. My doctor asked me, like, you still want to do this? I was like, nah, you know?
Yeah.
But it was to a point where I was just gaining weight. I was, like, depressed, you know? Like, I was just into in my feelings a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And then...
Sad boy life?
Yeah, sad boy life, literally, bro. I was done. And then...
Well, that's got to be tough, bro, because we were just talking about before the pod that... When you guys gotta make weight, you gotta make a huge sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Omar was mentioning here that you basically drain yourself.
Bro.
To make weight. You know.
Yeah.
And I've seen videos too that UFC fighters
they pass out and shit.
They pass out because they can't move.
Yeah.
So that's gotta be hard, especially at your age.
Yeah.
And then not only prove to yourself, but prove to your family or to your dad that he's the one that introduced you to this. That's gotta be tough.
Yeah, it was tough because I wasn't supposed to lose. You know, I didn't want to. And then, and my friends were there, family was there, and I just lost, you know. And then, I quit for the whole year, and then up until January, my dad would ask me, but then it was to a point where he just stopped asking me if I want to go back. You know, I feel like I had to get myself out of that hole.
Yeah.
And I told him like, hey, we should just he actually made the call to Jose and like, hey, what do I do with Fabian? You know, do I train him here? Like, he was asking him for advice.
Yeah.
And Jose was like, well, bring him over here. You know, let's see if he really wants it, it's going to show here. And then we went for a week. And then I liked it. He liked me a lot. He was like, yeah, come over here. You know, we'll train you. And then, and I just went. So I trained again. And we went back like a couple months later.
Yeah.
And he really liked me. You know, he really showed interest in me. And he saw my potential, and he was like, "Yeah, you'll stay here, and he has a plan for me already."
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna go through with that.
So talking about Jose saying like, bring him over here to see if you're ready.
Yeah.
So that's coming from the coach. Like to you as a fighter, going through that camp, like, do you see yourself, or do you think you're ready for?
No, I mean when I went, I didn't really want to. It was like, it was whatever.
Yeah.
But up until the camp actually started, I started improving. Because. For those who don't know, like when you're a boxer and when you get to a certain age and a certain level where you're just not good anymore, you fight a certain way.
Yeah.
And you look awkward in a certain way. Like the way you throw, like it's just like you're not it no more. There's like a certain style you'll see. Like other boxers know, like it looks like you're just not gonna do anything anymore. Like it's a certain way they move, and I felt that way when I was sparring my brother, other people. I was like, it's like you feel stiff in a way. Not bad. And when the punches hit you, they hit you. You know, you can't move no more. And I felt slow. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck, my little brother's beating me up.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I don't think I'm gonna, like, I'm starting to suck, you know? And then when I went there, it all went away already. I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
But I was worried at first, bro, because I started getting that style. Like, it was weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But now I've been getting ready and I've been doing good. I have good sparring. I sparred this Olympian. No, he's going to the 2024 Olympics, and I did good. You know, so it's going good right now.
And not only that, bro, like you have a good coach behind you, you know, because Jose Benavidez, I mean, he trains right now Rayo Valenzuela, which is he's up there, you know, and Diego Pacheco too, you know what I mean?
Diego Pacheco, yeah.
And David Benavidez was like basically like to me, David Benavidez would be considered like the second under Benavidez as far as like Mexican fighters. So to have that level of a coach for your career, like at your age, but that's
it's nice. It's a good opportunity. I'm thankful for him. Yeah, I'm blessed to have him by my side.
Yeah. So you were training in Seattle y ahorita pues estás entrenando en Miami.
Yeah, I went to Miami. Yeah, but it's because he's there for this camp. So after he's going back. Jose is going back to Seattle.
Okay. So they're training there for the fight.
The David's camp. Yeah.
So hablando de. Who would you consider to be like your favorite fighters right now?
Like an inspiration.
Yeah, who's your inspiration right now?
My favorite fighter, I'd say I don't really know, bro. Like I really like Crawford. You guys know Crawford?
Yeah.
Crawford. Well, I like all fighters, bro. Like a certain fighter has a certain thing. Like Mike Tyson, he's like a dog. Crawford, he's a good boxer. I like a lot of fighters, bro. But I think my favorite one, growing up, my favorite fighter was always Floyd. Floyd, yeah. Everybody always told me, why do you like him?
Your shoulder, bro?
Yeah. And then, I've always I like Canelo right now.
Yeah.
Canelo, growing up, I wasn't a fan of him. Up until now, he's fucking cold, bro.
He's good, bro. I was a fan. I mean, I'm still a fan, you know what I mean? But now that everybody's been asking for the fight, Benavidez and Canelo, bro, it's just like, bro, like, just fight him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just fighting, but at the same time, like,
yeah, I mean, I get it. He's that, you know, he's that guy. He's that Mayweather, you know what I mean? When
he's at that level, bro.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, like I'm still a fan, you know what I mean? But like, I think right now I'm more of a David fan than Canelo, just because I want to see the fight happen. But growing up, bro, like I've always been into boxing, bro, and I started liking the way Munguia fights.
Munguia?
Yeah, I like how Munguia fights, bro. I like his style. I don't know why, bro.
That fight was sick. The one having Munguia Canelo was a sick ass fight, bro.
Yeah, it was a good fight, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No, it was a good fight. Even though he got dropped, he kept coming forward and forward.
Yeah,
it was good, bro.
Yeah,
did you guys see that thing where he was holding him? Like, you think that's for real? Like, he actually held him up?
To be honest, bro, like when they first came out, I saw a different angle, and to me, it was like people just making things up, you know. Pero salieron otros videos from a different angle, and you can tell that he like rocks him a little bit. He como que, it's not that he's falling, but he kind of just like wobbles a little bit. Y como que le agarra el brazo. I don't know, bro. It's just like.
I think he did held him up, but not on purpose. I think it was like you're fighting and you're like clenched up and you're just like.
I mean, you would know more because you're.
I feel like he thought his body was on him, so he tried moving him like in a certain way. I don't know.
Yeah. I saw a video. It's like a meme though, right? Where he's saying that, oh, Canelo like helped him not to fall, and he told him like, you know, hold on, you know.
Oh, I seen that meme. Yeah.
But then there was a meme where it was like, he was like, he grabbed and he was like, maybe you can beat me at Warzone, but not on this.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Or some shit like that. That shit was funny, bro.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Did you see the? What do you think about the walkout que tuvo con Luis Enrique?
Bro, that shit was hard as fuck.
That shit was clean.
How does the song go? That's sick ass song, bro.
Who would you want to eventually, like in the future, que te salga?
Who I'm gonna have? Bro? I want to have Natal Cano. Nata, yeah, him for sure.
Nata?
Yeah, that's always been my thing, bro. Like, I've always liked to be like I like to fight good, but I also like to give people a show. So my fights, I have people walk me out, all of them.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you guys seen. My first fight, I walked out. I didn't walk out with nobody. My second fight, I walked out with Banda La Experta.
Okay. Oh, okay.
My second fight, I walked out with my third one, I walked out. Well, nobody. It was a private fight. And my third fight, I walked out with Los de la Cuadrilla.
Okay.
And then my fifth fight, I walked out with this group. It was this banda, no? I don't remember their name. I don't remember. It was
from Phoenix,
from
right?
Phoenix. They're all from Phoenix. I was supposed to have this group right now. They're really known, but they slacked on me.
Bro, when's your next fight?
June.
June. Oh, you did mention that at the beginning.
Yeah, I was talking to Luis. He was like, "Oh, I'll walk you out."
Oh yeah.
He was like, yeah.
Man, we'll pull up.
Yeah.
Everybody will pull up.
Yeah.
Salud, compa Luis. Está viendo el video.
Yeah. I'm trying to have a walkout. I don't know who I'll have next time.
Do you know exactly what date or just?
No, I don't know yet, bro.
No.
But it should be in June.
Okay. Yeah, bro. We'll definitely. We'll be there to support.
Yeah, for sure.
Pull up
Thank
with
you.
David. Well, I mean, with David.
With Omar.
Pull up. Talking about styles, bro, because you have mentioned Mayweather. He was one of your favorite fighters. What would you consider to be like your type of style? Are you more like defense or?
I mean, everybody says I'm more of a defense fighter. Like I don't like to get hit, and that's true. But I don't know. I've always been I don't know. I feel like I've always been it's because in fights it's different from sparring and fighting.
Yeah.
I feel like in my pro fights I haven't been comfortable yet. Like sitting down right, I'm not comfortable yet. But I feel like I'm more of a heavy hitter.
Okay.
Like when I'm sparring, like I everybody tells me like I hit hard body shots, but I just haven't found that in the pros yet.
Oh,
but I feel like I could do it all. You know, I have good defense, good offense.
Are you southpaw or?
I'm both.
Oh, both.
I work more on southpaw though. Yeah.
What are we?
What are you guys?
I forgot. I'm right-handed, so I'll probably like stand.
What is that?
So you're what is it called?
So my left foot is on the front.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Your left foot? Oh,
so I stand like this one's in the front, my right's in the back.
That's orthodox.
Orthodox?
Yeah,
That's what I am.
orthodox.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Orthodox, yeah.
I forgot because we haven't trained like almost 2 years, huh?
After that sparring session, we were like, yeah.
That was it, bro.
Well, whenever I spar, you guys can pull up. I'll invite you guys.
Yeah. And I was telling my brother, bro, like, I wanted to get back into it, bro. And you were telling me you live down the street. Does your dad train you? Or,
Yeah, my dad, he trains here, yeah.
Does he train other people?
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Bro?
Me and my brother and this other guy named Hera.
Talking about training, bro, tú cuando te levantas, do you train like from the morning?
No, well, when I'm over there, I train in the mornings like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And you run at 5 a.m. 7 a.m.
How many miles do you guys run?
They do around 4 or 5. Yeah. 4 or
That's a
5.
lot.
Yeah, 4 or
That's a lot of
5.
miles.
That's something that's like normal to you, or
Yeah, I'm used to it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't really get gassed out or nothing.
you run the whole 5 miles, bro?
Yeah, it's a whole 5 miles, yeah.
Damn, bro, it's crazy.
And then
I did a mile and a half run back in the day because I tried out for the Phoenix PD, and they made me do
That's so random.
But
What the fuck?
talking about miles, bro. It's because like I applied for the Phoenix PD and they make you run a mile and a half.
They said,
under
hell
12
no, you
minutes.
can't come over here.
And then yeah, bro, like I ran a mile and I couldn't do it, bro.
Oh, damn.
So I can't imagine you running 5 miles. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Compa Omar had mentioned right now that even like on your days that you stay up late, you end up running 5 miles. Do you ever like go out, drink?
No, yeah. Even when I do have fun, bro, I'll go out like with my friends. No, but it's not a thing because they're busy too. Like all my friends, they do their own thing.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we go out on the weekend, but I still go back to work on Monday. You know, like that's how it is. Like I still do what I have to do, and I'll go out have my fun, but I make sure when it's time to lock in, I lock in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I had seen a video donde salió David Benavidez kind of like tipsy in an interview.
Yeah, that's funny.
And everybody was like talking shit about him.
Talking shit,
you know?
nah, but I mean,
It seems like everybody like has this image of professional boxers where you guys just train, that's it, you know,
Yeah,
and
and
get
then-
on your diet and
Yeah,
you don't do anything else.
and when something like that happens, like, oh, he's undisciplined, all he does is drink. No, I think he was just having fun, bro. He was.
And I didn't like, bro, the way that he felt like he had to apologize to people. I mean,
Yeah,
like, bro,
no,
like,
he doesn't
you're
have
human,
to,
dog.
bro.
Yeah.
And then I think they set him up with that, bro. Because he was ringside. I think they knew he was drunk, and they just wanted to get him. Like, hey, let's show them. Let's show, like, hey. But he doesn't have to apologize, bro. He could do
but
whatever.
at the end of the day, bro, like you said, you guys are humans.
We're
you know what
human,
I mean?
bro. And then you work so hard to a point where you want to have fun every now and then. You don't want to be too locked in, you know? Like, you see Canelo, he'll be partying with Luis R. And, you know, like, that's cool, you know? But when it's time to lock in, then you lock in, obviously, you know? You have to.
Como dices tú, you guys have certain times when you train,
yeah.
and then certain times where you have fun.
Yeah, and I like to go out, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like,
I mean, you're young, bro. You're 20.
I'm young, too. I just turned 20. I'm just like,
What?
turned 20. I'm hitting the clubs.
Yeah.
Nah.
With Compa Omar.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been to a club here. But, yeah, but even my friends, we don't drink a lot, you know? When we go out, just to go out, hang out, you know, but we're all busy, you know.
Do you feel the pressure though, because knowing that you're a professional fighter, from your coaches, even your dad that trained you from little, do you feel that pressure when you go out?
Yeah, bro. It's even like when I go out, like I don't know if you've seen those memes where it's like when you're drinking, but you just remember you gotta lock in, you have to get rich. You know, like those things that happens to me, bro, all the time. But you know, that's just life. You know, you just. Yeah, my boy Omar looks out for me too, bro. Like I promise you, he acts like a security guard.
Yeah.
Like no joke, huh, Omar? bro, like I'll be going out, and like sometimes like when I go out, like I get lit, bro. You know, like
everybody gets lit.
I get down, bro. And my Omar will be like, hey, bro, you gotta chill out.
Yeah.
So whenever I get too late, he tells me to chill out, and I chill out. He keeps me on check, you know.
Yeah.
And then one time we were joking, we went out. He was doing it serious, but it wasn't serious, you know.
Yeah.
So we met some people, and then they were taking they were faded though, bro. We weren't. And then he took a video. They were taking videos and pictures, and my boy Omar was like, I went to the bathroom. And he was like, hey, I guess he told me later. He was like, hey, bro, no, he's talking to them. He's like, hey, so just make sure you guys don't take videos or pictures of him, because if you do, you guys are gonna get sued by his company.
Oh,
like he was fucking around, but he said it in a joking way.
Though,
yeah, they believed. They were like, oh no, we don't want that to happen, you know. They were like, should we delete it? And he was like, Omar was like, yeah, no, it's cool, keep it, but just don't post it because you can get in a lot of trouble, you know.
Yeah.
That shit's funny, yeah.
Like this guy's a professional fighter.
Yeah, they'll do that, and then they'll be like, oh, like what's up, like, you know.
So something else I've heard about professional fighters. Do you guys get arrested? Like, if you get in a fight with somebody?
Yeah,
is
I feel
considered like a deadly
yeah,
weapon?
you know, they say you have registered hands.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like they're registered, like,
so
his fist is on the wall. Like,
what do you guys mean by registered hands?
Basically, I feel like, I don't know exactly, but they'll be like, oh, say I get in a fight, right? And I fuck someone up, right? And then I hurt him so bad, though. That guy can say, oh, he's a boxer. He trains to fight, so he hurt me. Like, you know, like, he's a boxer. He hurt me. He did it. He hurt me really bad, like on purpose, and hurt, like, you know, like they could say he's a professional boxer. So
I mean,
and then like I feel like the people, like their lawyers, the judge will be like, oh yeah, you're an athlete, you probably wanted to hurt him, you wanted to kill him. You know?
It makes sense.
It makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
because you guys train, like, I'm sure you got your trainer tells you, like, hit him in the rib.
Yeah, hit him right here,
or hit him right here in the temple.
And then they'll be like, oh, he tried to kill me. You know, like he hit me right here. You know, like they'll look at it in that way. You know.
That's why I'm like sometimes I'm like.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because you never know, bro.
You know anything, especially once like when you're coming out, bro. Like, there's people that are just out there to see how they can.
Yeah, bro.
For sure. Bro, like, especially in the United States. The United States is known as the country of lawsuits. You know. Because everybody fucking lost.
They'll do anything to find a lawsuit.
Yeah, everybody files a lawsuit here.
With anybody, bro. Anybody.
Yeah, bro. Talking about fights, I was mentioning that I trained for a couple months, for 3 to 4 months. And una vez, I'll talk about it. I don't really care. So I went to a club. This was like a year ago. These homies know about it. That's why they're laughing. So I went to the club, bro. And one of my homies got in a fight with some other table. And I jumped in because, like, I know how to box, you know. But it's weird, though, because, like, my training kind of, like, went. I mean, I'm not saying I trained for a long time, you know. I trained for 4 months, but my training kind of, like, disappeared. And I was just, like, just throwing hands. And I got hit with the stool twice. And
with the stool?
Yeah, with the stool. Like, somebody hit me with the stool in the head.
Some
like,
WWE shit.
Yeah.
I do some RKO and shit.
Yeah, so I don't even know why I brought this up, you know. But, like, bro, like I didn't even try for a long time, you know. But what I thought I learned, I tried to implement it, but, like, it just didn't work, you know. I was just like this, bro. You know? And you, that you train for this, like, when you go into your fights, bro, like, does your training kind of, like, do you space out? Like, do you forget about your training?
That's why you work so hard, to the point where if you're tired, if you're like, your mind's out of it, your body doesn't work for you, like reaction time, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, my last fight, I didn't have that because I wasn't training right. But yeah, that's why you work a certain way, like work your legs a certain way, you punch a certain way, hard, reps. So to the point where you're in a fight, your body doesn't work for you, you know?
Talking about training, bro, like, we had brought this up earlier off cameras. I've heard stories, bro, when somebody's in camp, bro, they say, like, oh, you can't get in the pool, or you can't have sex before your fights because they can affect you. Is that true, bro?
Yeah, I think it's true. My dad tells me that all the time. Like, hey, don't be doing those stupid shit. Yeah.
But you think that affects you?
It drains you. Yeah. I think everybody's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to me, when I'm not, it's affected me before in sparring. I felt it. My dad would always tell me, like, hey, don't do that, don't do this. And I wouldn't believe him, but I don't give a fuck. And then it was one time where I sparred, and, you know,
shit happened.
You feel it, bro. It happens. Yeah.
Bro. It's crazy because, like, it basically takes your energy.
Yeah,
it drains
you,
bro.
But Crawford, you guys know Crawford?
Yeah.
I guess he does stuff the day before the fight. You know, everybody's different, bro. Like, some people will they won't do anything a week before, 2 weeks before, a month before. Back in the day, fighters used to do it. Like, did you guys ever hear this thing where it's like Mike Tyson was like, I didn't have for 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like 5 years, imagine.
That's crazy.
That's a long time.
Back in, like you gotta keep a balance with everything, you know.
Yeah,
like
no,
everything, like that's how life is. It's about balance. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is.
Imagine like us, we do the podcast every Tuesday, and we do it so often, like that it just gets annoying sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take a break from it. You know.
Yeah, and it's just like, bro, like I don't want to do this.
But it doesn't mean you don't want to do it. But it's like you do need, a break, bro. You need
Yeah.
balance with life. Everything, bro. You need balance. You know
Yeah, I mean, you can't expect to live like a certain life like the rest of your life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
you have to have a balance. Como dices tú, you train in the morning, go out at night, whatever you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just like keep the routine different.
Simon, yeah.
Porque si no, you're gonna get tired of it, and then eventually you're gonna be like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about camps and David Benavidez, bro, like who are like some of the people that you've met through boxing?
Through boxing, I met a lot of people, bro. I feel like it's because I post on TikTok, and for a minute, the beginning of my career, like I started getting, I would post videos of my fights, my home, like you were to see them, and I got a lot of followers. A lot of people started knowing me and following me.
Yeah.
And then once that fight came up, my second fight, that's when I really started getting like a little. I'm not saying I have a bunch of followers and a bunch of but I started getting some type of recognition.
Yeah.
And I met like a artist. And then lately I tapped into like the people from here. So I met like Lalo, I met Alan, you know you guys know the Aguilars?
Yeah.
They train with us.
YouTubers?
The son, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of people, bro. Like,
yeah, and I think you're doing pretty good for yourself, bro, because you're 20 years old.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like you're on the right track.
Yeah.
I mean, you're training with David Benavidez, which is honestly, like my personal opinion. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but to me, it would be considered like one of the best fighters in, I guess, like in boxing right now.
Yeah, one of the best for sure.
As far as Mexicans, because you have different fighters, of course, but as far as Mexicans, I feel like David Benavidez is up there.
Yeah, bro.
And then you being where you're at your age, traveling to Seattle, then Miami, and then coming back to Phoenix, and then going through that training that David Benavidez goes through, I feel like you're on the right path, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. Hopefully it all goes well. Si Dios quiere.
Yeah.
Like whatever his plans are, But yeah, right now I'm trying. Yeah.
Y es lo bueno porque pues dijiste que tienes una pelea en June, coming up in June, no?
Mm-hmm.
And I also, como te digo, I mean, I've seen your work. Like you said, you've trained with David Benavidez. And I have mentioned, like, in the past that I've trained, too, and my brother and I used to train. And to be honest, bro, like, it's not easy. It's
it's
boxing
hard.
is not easy, bro, porque
Yeah.
you go in there to get hit.
Yeah, you're getting hit all the time. Yeah, you're getting fucked. Yeah, it's hard, bro. Yeah.
Have you ever been knocked out, bro, or no?
No, I never been knocked out.
Oh, I mean, your record's 4-1, no?
Mm-hmm.
So you've won.
Cuatro.
What's your own by knockout? I know you mentioned one of them was you.
2 by knockout.
Two
Yeah.
knockout?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but like I said, like I haven't really like in the pros. I have my style, but I haven't really got comfortable. I haven't got used to the gloves, the way. I haven't got used to it yet. I feel like once later on I'll get. Cause I have my friend. My dad he's always told me when I was little, like still to this day, like my style it benefits me more in the later rounds.
Yeah.
So, and then when my friend told me that, and like it's true, like I have a style to the point where I'm not saying I won't do nothing in the first rounds, but as the rounds go by, I get better. And I feel like that's what I've noticed about myself.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes me like a true professional. You know what I mean? So I can't wait later on when I get those later rounds. I feel like I'm even gonna get way better.
Well, that's good though, because you mentioned that, because like if you compare it to Canelo, that Canelo has kind of like the same style.
Yeah, bro.
The first couple of rounds, he kind of starts slow.
I feel like I have something like that,
And then throughout the rounds, like later,
up,
past the 5th or 6th round, like that's when he starts not letting himself lose.
No, he starts.
But you can tell like the power changes. Like right away.
I feel like I've had that ever since I was little.
Yeah.
But I feel like once I get the opportunity to do something like that, then like get an opportunity to fight for a title, fight for later rounds, I'm gonna do really good. Yeah. Yeah. So
talking about techniques and powers, because you say if you knock 2 people out, do you guys keep track of? How do you guys keep track of like your power? Do you guys?
Well, you just kind of you just go with the flow, the way.
I guess what I'm asking is, how they have those machines where you can hit and it tells you like how hard you punched it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have something like that to tell you like how much power you have behind your punch?
Nah, bro. You hit hard. You hit hard. Yeah. Like no. I mean.
But do you think it's based like on weight? Because I mean, obviously,
I think it's. What were you gonna say? Keep going.
Because I feel like something that someone that weighs a little, like in featherweight, I don't think they punch as hard, bro. To be honest, I don't know. It's just my opinion. Compared to someone like in like 167, like David Benavidez.
No, I mean, that's a good question, but I don't know how to put it into perspective. Like, you guys know Gervonta Tank Davis?
Yeah.
He hits like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then now we're talking about the machines, right? Him and Deontay Wilder. You know Deontay Wilder?
Yeah.
They got the same number. Like 800, 940, something. They got the same one.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, I don't know.
Size doesn't matter.
Size doesn't matter, you know.
But like no disrespect.
No, but it does. It does. Obviously, if a 200 fighter fights a 120, like
what division?
40, 140, 135, 140.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's good, but I feel like no disrespect to you, like anybody in that weight division. But to me, I feel like somebody like higher weight.
Oh yeah, it's common sense.
Which punch a little bit harder, you know.
Yeah.
No disrespect to you.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, so you think that I don't hit hard, or like that weight division doesn't hit hard?
Not specifically. Like I'm not saying you specifically, but I feel like that division doesn't hit hard.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I could take one of your punches, bro. To be honest,
For
I don't
real?
know. Yeah, I feel like I could. What do you think? Like I feel like I could take.
How tall are you?
I don't know.
I mean, you got that thing right there, bro. I mean, we can try it out.
I can show you, show you what's up. Like,
I'm down, bro. I mean,
since you think you can take a hit,
yeah, I can take it, bro. I feel like I can. Like, no disrespect, but I don't think you hit that hard.
I do feel a little disrespected.
Yeah. I mean, you can put it on.
Let's put that shit on there. Come on.
Let's try it. So we're gonna try it out, bro. Honestly, honestly, I don't think he hits that hard, but let's do it. I don't think so, bro. What's up? You like a bitch, bro. What's up there? Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Chill.
Take that shit off. Relax. Take that shit off. Take that shit up. Take that shit off. You like a bitch. You ain't your brother up. You ain't your brother up right now. I'm both of you. Hey, get him out. Come on. What's up? Get him out of the fucking room, bro. Both of you. What's up? Hey, chill. Both of you. Hey, get him out. Everybody, get him out. Cut that shit. Hey, cut that shit. Get him out the room. Get him out the room, bro. Get him out the room. Get him out the room. Let's go outside. Get him out the room. Let's go outside. Take the shit out. Get him out the room. Get him out the room. Get him out the room. What's up, bro?